My name is Lori Murdoch, and I think you probably just answered my question, but my question is, if you had one thing of advice to get people motivated, what would that be?
Especially for those people who don't feel motivated, what would you help them to keep them motivated?
Well, when I played football at Tech, we played in several Shriners games. All right, and you went to the hospitals, and you saw the children that didn't have it as good as you, that were born without legs or arms or different things. So many times people get in a funk. I was in a funk myself when I listened to Zig Ziglar, in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was thinking, oh, this didn't happen and that happened. And all of a sudden you didn't get in the school that you wanted to do, or you didn't make this team, or you didn't get in this club, or you didn't, and we make life so life is just so terrible. No, it's not. So when you look at it from the aspect of how you can get better at it, you start counting your blessings. But sometimes we don't look at it that perspective. I'll give you one that helped me immensely, all right? And I won't talk about it long because I'm not very good at talking about it still, even though it's happened for a long time. When my son was 9 years old, he got juvenile diabetes. Boom, your life instantly changes. And the person that has been my mentor, that has taught me so much about it being better and looking at life from his perspective of I've got this, is my son. He handles it unbelievable. And by the way, sometimes we had to test his blood 20 times a day. We had to give him shots. We put him on an insulin pump and everything else. But I learned, he's been one of my mentor, and he's my kid. So when you look at someone, some people get in these bad funks, say, I give an example. How fast can you get depressed? I'm driving to the workout. I'm driving to the country club to go work out. And I had to get this done. I got this deadline. I got all these things on my head, and I'm like going, gosh, but I got to go work out just kind of clear my brain. And I'm really kind of frustrated. And I'm the guy that teaches that you're not supposed to be frustrated. And I'm driving down the road, and there is a man walking his dog in a wheelchair. Got his hand on the remote, pushing it forward. All he can move is the remote. And he's out there with the dog. Good Lord kind of reached out and said, why don't you take a look at that guy right there and chill? And I'm like going, so sometimes you just got to kind of look around the world and sit there and say, wait a second, I got it pretty good here. A whole lot better than you could ever imagine. That's. And by the way, people have asked me, are you always in a good mood? No, but I'm always trying to get there. They're going to beat you down. You're going to get you, but you're going to get back up. And who gets, by the way, diabetes doesn't ever go away. My son lives it every day. Every day. Changes his pump every 3 days, does all the things. You never get well. And he's always in a great mood. So I learned from him.